So turns out stress is what kills it. I was talking to a friend, and the moment you think you don't have enough time, everything you do or see is going to be from a stress perspective. And then your brain is just going to look for threats so it can confirm that this is a stressful situation, and then you don't have enough time. It's what you think you become in its entirety. And I was talking to him about either moving to India and moving to the US, and my long time struggle of being torn between these two places. And he was just like, do the best you can wherever you are. And I know my mom used to say all the time, and she still says it, is like, "Jaun ita khush rehta hi khwano." And it's true. It's just, I'm here now. I have the opportunity to be here. I can apply for my visa and stay here for 3 more years. And I should just make the best out of it. I can always move to India, and I can always do that later in life. I understand there's this anxiety that we all have that our parents are getting old and we're getting older and we're not where we want to be. And the gap between the fulfilled potential, your reality, this gap of like where you're supposed to be versus where you are eats us away. And I know it eats me away alive. But there's time. There's so much time. Let's say like 10 years down the line, my parents are going to be 60. That's not too old. If they took care of themselves and they were a little healthy, they would be a little bit more younger and more healthy, but that's still not too old. And I understand my grandparents are getting old, but like 3 4 years, they're all going to be okay. It's not like I can never go to India. I have the opportunity to be here. I apply for the visa. I work it out. And if it doesn't work out, if it all goes to shit, I always have a $300 ticket that I can buy and just go to India whenever I want, right? That's always an option. But once I go to India, I can't just come back here whenever I want to. So what I've decided is to use all the momentum that I have, that I've built in the past 3 4 years, keep working, keep making movies, more of my own, keep writing pieces in India and in here. And by the end of 3 years, I'm going to have momentum either big enough in India for me to move there or big enough here for me to then carry that and move to India. He literally said to me, he looked me dead in the eye and he's like, I have no doubt in my mind that in 3 years, you can have your big break, which everybody in the industry will know about. Like, you're not going to have a huge blockbuster audience, but you're going to have a movie that's critically acclaimed and everybody will in India and here will know about it. Right now, if I go to India, I have to tell everybody that I work in Hollywood. If I have a movie that I made here and everybody knows about it and has a US distribution, I don't have to speak. I don't have to say a single word. Everybody will know who I am. And there's another thing that he told me. He's like, he used to be in the military, and he said that very early on when he was in the military, he realized that he has to earn approval and he cannot seek approval. When we were 16 and 17, when we were kids, we obviously seek approval because we were kids. We don't know any better, right? But at some point, you have to understand that you have to earn approval. You have to do something that's valuable enough for other people, for them to give you their approval. It's a fine line. It's very subtle, but it just gave me a paradigm shift about how just convincing people and asking people to think that I'm a great filmmaker it doesn't work anymore like it used to when I was young, right? When I was fighting to get to the stadium. I've always said how my fight to come to the stadium to get to do the filmmaking has been way bigger than a normal person because of where I come from. But that fight is over. We won. We get to make movies every day. This is our reality, that I'm surrounded by movies. Like even as I'm making this video, I'm listening to random tracks on YouTube, trying to figure out what music I want to put in one of the films that I made last year. Like that's a privilege, and we have earned that privilege. And just because I understand that doesn't mean I believe that. So it it has to enter my consciousness that that fight is over. My nervous system has to understand that we are not grasping our way to make movies anymore. We are making movies. Like he said, he's like, you dominated the school when you're in school. You're doing better than everybody did at school, and that's not even a stretch. And on top of that, nobody else is still doing it. Most people either did it, peaked in school, left, or didn't do anything at all. The fact that you're still in it, the fact that you're still doing it, you are going to be successful. There is no other way. Just keep putting in honest work. Remember, earn approval, not seek. Earn. Do something valuable, provide value that brings you the approval. And then just keep doing it. Don't worry about time. Don't stress about time. Just enjoy it while it's here. Doesn't matter if you're here in India. Movies is what you love. That's what's important. I know family and everything else is important too, but you're not rich enough. You're not big enough to just go to India and settle with family and spend time with them, right? Like you're still young. You could still do a lot of stuff. And you could you still have a lot of time and leverage to literally change the upcoming generations that come after you. Like my grandfather and my dad would be way more proud and happy if I used the privilege that they provided me and changed the course of the further generations that come after me, rather than me just going there and spending time with them, right? Like as men, if we are not somebody, nobody's going to love us unconditionally other than our moms. So we have to understand that we have to constantly earn approval, not seek. If we are nobody, nobody cares. Nobody cares that, oh, you're so loving and you're so caring and this and that. Yes, you should be all of those things. But as a man, you have in this society, you have to become something, you have to provide something. Once you do that really, really well, you can get all the perks of like, oh, he loves me so much and he spends time with me, this and that. But right now, your time is not valuable. Neither are you valuable. Like you're still building, right? This is still building. All of 20s is just building. 30s is where you apply the knowledge that you gained in the 20s. And then 40s is where you really, really, really milk it, right? So if you keep saying that it's a 10-year game, 20-year game, 30-year game, then treat it as like that. Don't get discouraged by a year, 2 year. It's just a quarter. It's just a quarter. The next quarter is going to come. It's going to turn around. And yeah, you have no idea how good things get in the future. Oh, by the way, Wednesday, January 21, 11:54 a.m. in Palm Springs.